Alright, FGC time. How's it going, guys? This is the Loewenator, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Yes, we are doing a little bit of Street Fighter V coverage today. So today, I know you guys have probably seen this already, and you guys probably have already gone over the patch notes, but I did want to do a little bit of reconnaissance myself and a little bit of extra work on the channel. I want to do a Zeku and Ibuki breakdown of the breakdown and changes that they got. Yes, I still have a Ken, but I do main Zeku, and I want to at least have a little bit of insight onto what I think of his changes, and basically how do they affect his gameplay, and what are my thoughts on the character as of late. So I hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys find any of this useful, make sure you hit that like button down below for me, because it's always appreciated. And let's get into Zeku's changes. So, first of all, the biggest change that I actually wanted for him. The biggest change that I wanted for him was his combos to get readjusted a little bit, which they did that. So apparently, his light Bushin Gram Bon, which is his uppercut, is now throw invincible. His medium Bushin Gran is throw invincible. Or no, projectile invincible for the medium one, and heavy is just got an extensive hurt box. So if you didn't know about Zeku, old Zeku wouldn't be able. Whoops, I have automatics done. So automatically, if you would do that, it would whiff. The DP would whiff. That's one of the combos that would whiff. Same with this. That would whiff before. But now, he has a little bit more of a combo extender. Old kind of gets more privilege with what combos he's able to perform. Which is really good, because he needed that. So basically, you get a better extender for combos. And in terms of the fireballs, he gets to go through them on frame 3, I think. I think it's frame 3. I could be wrong. Yep, see? You basically get to react to it almost. That's pretty good. Look at that range. That's pretty sick. Maybe can you get super? No, you can't. You can't get super unless you're super close. If you're far away max range, it'll whiff. So I would assume that if you do this, then yeah. But anyways. But that's basically one change in terms of Zeku's changes. But this is where light comes in. This is where light bond comes into play. Went for a throw. So you can't throw him. So it's basically throw invincible. So that's one of the changes that I thought I would show you guys. Also, his crouching medium punch is, he got some upper body changes. Crouching light kick is now 4 frames, so that means Zeku can now do this. Last time this wasn't a combo, so now that it's 4 frames, he gets more combo extenders. I just wish you could do a little bit more. Like, the one change that I really wanted, and I was really hoping for Zeku, is that he could cancel his standing light kick into light Koku. I think that would have been really smooth. I think that really would have made old Zeku a much better zoner. And I think it would have made his game a lot stronger. Because if people try and walk forward on him, I think the extra knockdown would be able to help him a lot in neutral. I think that would make his zoning game a lot better. Next change that I want to discuss, his EX flip. he does not have any recovery frames if you do not do a special move in the air. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, to be honest. Not only can you bait stuff with this, not only is that better and you can bait stuff with it now, but it leaves people open to getting punished if you actually weren't... If they have counters to it like parries and stuff, you can actually bait it. Instead of just going for this all the time. You can actually... Well, let's at least put a crush counter situation. Like if you slide into V trigger, and Ryu has if Ryu has like a parry, then you can go for a throw. It kind of opens up his mix-up game a little bit, and so you can't just only do this and have better advantage. You have tons of advantage after this. Yes, you are minus if you come down, but they're scared of the mix-up, so that means you get an even more bigger mix-up off of it. So I kind of like that change, to be honest. I kind of like that. You don't get as much recovery. It's kind of an example of Ibuki's forward down forward punch in Street Fighter 4. So that was kind of cool. So this one is kind of interesting. This is actually a very interesting change. This was regarding his V skill 2. So now the bomb actually hits you on impact when it comes down, which kind of opens up some layers. Which kind of opens some layers to his combos. So let me show you a little bit of an example. Hits him out of the air now. So now that opens layers you never thought was possible with this character. Now you can kind of open up for a little bit of a mix-up. So if they press anything, they're going to get either hit by the bomb or they're going to be in block stun for a long time. It's going to be quite a while. So that's actually a really good change. I'll just say that for now. You guys test it in training mode and see what setups you can come up with. But that's pretty cool, to be honest. V-Trigger 1. Got an extra animation. Oh, damn it, I messed it up. Pretty much I think everyone got that adjustment. Extra animation to it. And it has like little recovery so you can get a proper dash in. So it doesn't look too demeaning. It looks faster and it looks more efficient. So I kind of like that. It's not too bad. Young's back recovery. This is important. This is something that people cry so much about. People get so mad at this, by the way. People get so upset with this. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that back row. That back roll. So his back roll animation got changed. Useless. So if you guys didn't know that before, now you do. But yeah, he basically got a animation on his back roll. So now it's faster. You can actually time your meaties better, which I'm pretty sure you could before, but it was really hard to see, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's also another thing that got I wouldn't say it's a nerf. I'd say it's a good adjustment, a good bug adjustment. So Young, crouching HP, reduced hitback. That's actually very good. Because if you guys didn't know, crouching fierce actually whiffed before at max range. I heard this from Desnier. If you guys don't know who he is another Zeku streamer on Twitch. I got most of my tech and skills from him in Bushin style. So if you guys haven't seen those guys, I'll link their Twitch channels and if they have YouTube channels, they'll be in the description as well. I'll link both their channels in the description. Go follow those guys on Twitch, Desnier and Bushin Style 6. But Desnier told me that this whiffs at max range, so now the pushback is a lot better. So now you can get that consistently. Lately, though, I've been seeing that Stand Fierce whiffed on a couple of situations. I'll have to show people that in my matches later on. But that seems to be like the general basis of what Zeku got. Let's see what else. EX Horizontal. Oh yeah, this was huge. Okay, this is a big change. So, crouching fierce, target combo. Let me see if let me put it to V-Trigger V-Skill 1, because this was actually something that was really limited. But you still got decent options from it. So, crouching heavy punch, target combo. What combos could you get off of it? What conversions could you get? A, crush counter. You could get a crush counter into the stand fierce. You could do this and then run up and do target combo. Or, you could, if it wasn't crush counter, you could confirm it into this and go for run slide. Which are good options. Which this puts them right in your face and you have pressure after. But this button nobody really uses. Because there's just little... It's not a very abusable button, as it's not the stand medium kick on Akuma type of quality. So not really everybody's going to start spamming it every single time. They're going to go for more stand fierce. Now what they've done where you can actually get EX Hosanto off of it and get more damage. That's already 500. Oh wait, no, it's not. How much stun does this do? This already does 500 stun. And judging by the stun nerfs that Zeku already got, that's not much. That's still a shit ton of stun. And if you do that and go into DP, that's even more damage. And if you go into V-Trigger 2, that's even more damage. That's even more damage. That's 620. That's crazy. So play with that as you will. You can get that into EXDP, and then you get a setup after. Pretty good, if I would say. That's a really good adjustment. And then this Hosanto got reduced stun damage from 150 to 100. So that's pretty basic for him, I would say. Yeah, that's his crouching fierce target combo. So yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I think Zeku is very strong this season. He still has a lot of potential. Do I think he's top 5? No, I do not. He still struggles in terms of, I guess, anti-airs, because of young Zeku, he doesn't have many anti-air options, but that's not really all. He just doesn't have that mechanic. He doesn't have that tool that is bullshit. He doesn't have a bullshit mechanic. He doesn't have that one thing where if you literally get hit, the game's over. Yes, he isn't fair 100%, but he's fair enough in terms where he's not that threatening, and if you know the matchup, it's not going to hurt you. If you know the match, then you can stop it. So my suggestion to all you guys who say that you can't beat Zeku players and all they do is all they do is slide V-Trigger and stuff like that, that's all we get in terms of a bullshit thing. Slide V-Trigger is it. Yes, we get setups off of it, but late game, you have to actually use it sparingly because it's getting baited a lot more often now. So it's not a bullshit mechanic. It's not that abusable. It's abusable to a sense where, yes, you're plus when you activate it. But there's ways around the V-Trigger. Like, obviously, if you set it to guard all, like, this is a good thing that Sanford Kelly... This is a good example of Sanford told me. And I agree with him completely. V-Trigger's gone. That's such a good example. Wow. Like, such a good V-Trigger, right? Such a bullshit mechanic, right? You can block it, and then if he cancels it, you're done. Pressure's gone. You have to go back to neutral. So it's just not that substantial. Anyway, I hope that helps a little bit to understand Zeku's changes. His V-Skill 2 setups, you guys can experiment with that a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a small delivery of Ibuki for a little bit, but it's not that huge. Ibuki didn't get that much, so it's not going to be that long. It's only going to be like a few minutes. I'm just going to go through a general basis of what you got, because I don't even need to see the patch notes. I know what you got. So her stand fierce is faster. But by how much? How much faster is her stand fierce? I want to remember what that said. What did they do? Ibuki, there she is. So her stand HP went from 12 frames to 10 frames. So it has 30 frames of recovery and 10 frame startup. So the startup is much faster. It's not bad. So it has 30 frames of recovery instead of 32. So it's pretty fast, so you can... So it's much faster now, which is good. And her bomb setups actually got a lot better. So if you didn't see people using this V-trigger, I think you will now. So it hits them on impact, and they added a new command to where if you hold forward, it immediately blows up as soon as it hits them. So, example of that, I'll show you a few setups. I'll show you a few setups with the instant bomb. Which basically means once you dash up and get back thrown, you're stunned, and she kills you with super. So, not only does that open up her game to regular kunai hit into super, and then she still has full super meter. So her bomb immediately hits you as soon as it's on impact. So that basically opens up your game to instant kunai setups and stuff like that mid-screen, which is really cool. Look at that. Like, crazy. But yeah, basically that's it. If you guys want me to break down Ken, I will. But for now, I'll keep Ken to a basic. He basically got better Oki and better knockdowns, and better mid-screen pressure. That's basically what he got. He didn't really get anything groundbreaking. But if you guys want me to show you guys Ken, I will in a separate. I will in another time. But anyways, I hope this kind of gave you a little bit of retrospect as to what to expect this season with these two characters. So if it did help you guys a little bit, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the Season 5 changes. Technically it's Season 6, but whatever, we're just going to call it Season 5. But let me know what you guys think of the Season 5 changes for Zeku and Ibuki and all the other characters. If there's any other changes you'd like me to go over, let me know in the comment section. And let me know who you're playing, and let me know who your characters' changes are, and we'll go through them together. And we'll see what other setups and other stuff like that we can think of with all of our characters. Let's learn together. Let's get better. I'm a little bit more salty than most people, so it's going to take me a while to get used to the game without freaking out. I get a little bit salty on my Twitch channel, which I do stream on Twitch if you guys haven't noticed. If you guys don't know my Twitch, I just came back to streaming. So if you guys want, my Twitch channel will be in the description below. Go follow me and all my social media in terms of Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook as well. You'll find my posts. You'll find my posts there. I'll make a Facebook page soon. I had one before, but I deleted it because I didn't use it. But we'll see about making it again. My Twitter is the same as my YouTube channel, _Loewenator, and as well as my Twitch. So I hope you guys found this useful. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Loewenator. I will see you guys next time. See you later, guys. Peace.